Welcome back. Coming up this Saturday, the Southern Oregon Historical Society is hosting a classic car show at Hanley Farm just outside Jacksonville. Joining us this morning from the Southern Oregon Historical Society is Stephen Corellis. Good morning, Stephen.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here.
My pleasure. Thank you for having us.
Of course. Now, Stephen, what can people expect to find this weekend at Hanley Farm?
A lot of fun and a lot of history. It's going to be really, really neat. We'll be having a car show, and the purpose of the car show is to show the evolution of cars through the decades. So we're going to divide the cars up according to decades. So there'll be cars from the 1900s and 1910, 1920 on up to 1960s.
Oh, wow.
And so, yeah, you can walk through and just see how cars changed over all that time. The Hanley house will be open for free tours, so there's some more history that you'll be able to. It's a beautiful house. It's on the National Registry of Historical Places, and it's a fascinating tour. There'll be the farm was established in 1857, and so you'll get a chance to check out the old barns. There's two barns on the place: our windmill, the water tower. Excuse me. So there'll be a lot of history to be exposed to. We'll have a lot of signage also. As you walk through the display of cars, there's going to be trivia questions. We've got about 25 trivia questions that you can amuse yourself with about cars. For the kids, there'll be a Pinewood Derby racetrack, and the kids can just pick out a car, run it on there, and we'll have little prizes for the winners, of course. There'll be coloring booths. There'll be what else are we going to be having? A photo, you can take a picture of your kids sitting in the rumble seat of a Model A, or yourselves if you want as parents. So there'll be an awful lot to do. There's going to be an antique fire truck there that you can ring the bell on, yay! And there'll be an old Mitchell wagon, a farm wagon that was part of the family actually, and that has been restored. AAA tow truck will be there, so you can climb on that. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, well, it's just there's so much to do. It sounds really exciting, and it sounds like it connects, car enthusiasts and history buffs. There's like a little something for everyone.
Right, exactly. That's what we want to do. It's not a show and shine as you typically find in a car show here. So if you've got a car from that era, from any of those eras, and it's not perfect or anything like that, you're still welcome to register and come.
Very nice. Do you have any interest in classic cars yourself?
Look at my age. Come on.
Yeah. So that's a yes.
I relate to them. I know. Yeah, I do. I have a Model A myself, and
nice.
It's just so much fun.
Now, if someone is interested in getting involved with the Historical Society, what would you say is the best way to get started?
Come to our show and talk to the docents that'll be there. They'll be able to talk to you about, oh my gosh, all the things the opportunities that are available to volunteer. It's marvelous. We have a plant sale every year, and so if you're into gardening, you can help set up for that and grow some of the plants that we sell. We have the Children's Heritage Fair. We have the Scarecrow weekend in November. You can help kids build scarecrows. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
So if you show that, or you can go to the website, of course, and there's a drop-down menu for volunteers.
Lots of ways to get involved. Before we wrap up, is there anything else that you'd like to mention this morning?
Not really. I think as a smaller town, we're just so fortunate to have what we have in terms of the Historical Society. It's one of the best in the state. In fact, it's probably only eclipsed by the Oregon Historical Society. Yeah, we have a lot of wonderful resources here.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. Well, okay. Stephen, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
Of course.
It's been fun.
Our pleasure. As Stephen said, the Cars Through History car show at Hanley Farm starts this Saturday at 10 a.m. There will be lots of classic cars to look at, prizes to win, activities for the kids, refreshments, plus a People's Choice Award and one for the best Buick in show. Entry is completely free, but donations are always welcome. For more information, visit sohs.org. And once again, Stephen, thank you so much for coming on here.
Thank you.
Of course. No problem. We'll be right back.